Well, this story, Bud, that I think you should tell is about the time that you crawled out the window and rode your horse in the rain over to Harris to the dance.
Yeah.
To see this lady over there.
Yeah, your girlfriend.
No, this is long ago, Bud.
Yeah, road, how far is that?
My God, I don't know, from
Harris to Alderpoint is probably
8, 9 miles.
9 miles, and then it was 8, 9 miles or so up to Jeans, right?
Yeah, and then
it was Old Harris. Old Harris. The schoolhouse was just down the road from Miss Smith. Wasn't it? Mrs. Smith had
Smith, yeah.
Yeah.
A. Smith.
Thornton Smith's mother.
Yeah. Thornton. Yeah, old George called him Thornton.
But anyway, what actually happened?
Spanish called him Torno too.
Bud told me the story, and he said that, by God, he crawled out the window at night, so his dad didn't want him to go, and he saddled up a horse, and he rode over there in the rain, and he rode clear up to Harris, and he was chasing this girl, but there's another old boy there that had a pickup, and by God, whenever the ball game was over, why, that girl went home with the man with the pickup. Bud said he had a pickup, and all I had was a saddle horse, so he won.
Well, I'd have had to ride her clear to Fort Seward.
Yeah, yeah, I guess. So anyway.
Wrong seat of my horse or something.
Yeah, it was a failure of the trip. Idle Parker's the one that told me that story first. Went back through the window into his house. His dad never knew he was gone, I guess.
Daylight
in the morning. In the rain, but Bud.
Yeah, that's a long ride in the rain.
Yeah.
That was a good horse, though.
Good horse.
Long traveler.
Yeah, a long traveler.
When Thornton Smith got married, he was living on the Robertson Ranch on Alabama. I was working there on the Ramsey Ranch at the time. That was in the spring of '46.
Oh, yeah. Year I got out of the Army.
Yeah.
Yep.
46.
Long time ago. God, I was glad to get back to Zenia after traveling around the world, and now I don't want to go anywhere. I've been all over the United States and foreign countries, and I tell people, and besides that, I've been to Texas, so I'm glad to stay here. You bet.
Yeah.
So when did you get married?
What's that?
When did you get married?
You mean the first time? I got married in 1942, in June, the 25th of 1942. And I raised, my wife and I have 4 sons. He's alive and she lives here in Ukiah. And I live in Zenia. And boys are scattered all over. One lives there, and the rest of them are scattered all over. Down here, my son Lee and Orrin are in the lumber business. They're down here. Lee is out here in Redwood Valley, and Orrin is on Airport Boulevard. There's business in Santa Rosa. He lives in Healdsburg, and Ross Burgess lives in Zenia, and Douglas lives in Georgia. Lives in Homedale, Oregon now. Idaho. He was in Oregon. So that's where they all are. So they all have families, and it's a great bunch of boys.
I know a lot about this boy from both sides of his family because I knew both of his great-grandmothers.
Yeah.
I'd have to give this some thought as to what year I was married. I've been married 8 years, so it was the second wife.
70 something, wasn't it?
Well,
78.
Well, I guess it was, 78 is when I got married. Yeah, I bet I've been with this other woman for 25 years, at least 25 years, 26 years, and that's quite a long time. So, and my first wife and I are still business partners, and she's a wonderful lady. you know, people do what they have to do in a lifetime, and that's what I did. And but she lives here, and we're still business partners. And she takes care of a lot of the books. She's a great lady, and she just picked a bad guy. So that's what happened. That's what happened there.